Hi friends, I'm Satvika from second CSA. Currently, I'm studying in civil engineering college for women. As a part of my course activity, I have created a website called Toastmasters Timer Notes, and this is my file TMS. And this folder is in Tomcat Web Apps and Web Apps in Tomcat 8.5 and Tomcat 8.1 Apache Software Foundation. And this is in program files and program files in Sogadesky and locality in the PC. And let me show my TMS folder. And here you can see that Toastmasters the HTML file. And this is my main code in a HTML file. And it's under HTML file and a style sheet. Uh, it is for the Toastmasters HTML page. And in web INF folder, there is a folder called classes folder and another web.xml files. And in classes, there is a timer servlet. It is my Java file and the corresponding class file for it. And this is TMS file. First, let me launch it in the Apache Tomcat server. First, we need to start the Tomcat. For that, we need to go to the Tomcat 8.5 and bin click on startup. Now go to the browser, search for localhost. You can see that it is my Apache Tomcat. And you can see that I have created the folder name as TMS. You can see this is the web page that I have created. It is Toastmasters Timer Notes. And here you have to write the load period, whether it's speaker or validator, and the name. And when I click on start, the time gets starts. And when I click on stop, it gets stops. And I can submit. Okay, this is my web page. Okay, it is right here. Speaker one, the name of the Toastmasters Africa. Okay, it is started timing. You can see that the time gets start. When they had stopped saying few words, then I can click on the stop and I can click on submit. You can see that the data updated successfully and click on OK. Then you can see the details have stored. Okay, let me show my database. First go to the MySQL command line. It asks for the password. Give your password. And I'm using my database. So use user DB and user DB is my database and I have created a table called user. So I want to see my data details in the table. So write a command, query select star from user and this is my table in my user database. You can see that. These are the role players and their names and the time which they have spoken. You can see that when I run my web page, I have given role player speaker one and the name is start speaker and the time. Let me show my folders. In Tomcat 8, before that, we have to deploy a folder in web apps. In Tomcat, in web apps, let me show my HTML file. ఏమే ఎందుకే మాట్లాడతారు? నేను కష్టపడి చేస్తున్నప్పుడు. మళ్ళీ స్టార్టింగ్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఇది తెలుసా ఇప్పటికి ఫిఫ్త్ టైం చేయడం. This might also HTML file. Let's open this. This is my HTML file. You can see that I have used my F form tag where when I click on a submit option that it goes to timer.servlet. I have used the method post and this is my HTML code and my script could also have written in my HTML code and this is my script. This is my styling for my HTML Toastmasters HTML and this is my other HTML page where when I click on submit button it directs to me the other page. This is the information page. This is my other HTML file. It's going to be in a folder where I have a folder class and the XML. You can see the code. When I run my application Tomcat, the first website or this opens is toastmasters.html. When I run my uh, when I run my in the Apache Tomcat server, my file in Tomcat server, this also has a HTML file, and it's my web app, and this is my web.xml file. It will open my class folder, and there you can see a Java file and corresponding class file. Let me open my standard servlet. I have imported some packages which I require the java.io.star where I'm getting the details from other folder, other files, but I'm using that java.io.star and util.star and java.server.star and java x.server.http and java.sql.star and the class name that so I'm using that. You can see that in my HTML file, I have written that method that post that I'm using, and you can see that. Let me show it. See in my form tag, I have mentioned that action is dot/7.servlet and method is post. Okay, when I click on submit and it goes to here. And when I given my details in the corresponding text box, that is, I have given ID for each every text box. So when I have given my details, that it got stored by using the get parameter, it gets fetched and is stored in the root field and the corresponding Toastmaster and the time limit. And you can see I have get a connection by using this method. And you can see this user DP, this is my database name and root and this password. And you can see user, it is my table name and I'm taking the value, I'm taking the name and Toastman name and time limit, and I'm storing in my user table. And when I have successfully done it, then I get a pop-up like, have you had observed the data update successfully? Or else failed to update the data. And it's all about my file. Let me show you. Okay, let me take another one and we can see the updates in the database. As you can see here that there are four repairs, and let me add another one. And let me start the time limit. And you can see that time with updater as I have written I script for this. And when I return my details, that you can see that I have written a get parameter in this space. Let me show you. So you can see that in Timer Servlet, I written a get parameter. So in the ID, what the details it is, it gets X and in the Toastmasters ID. And when I click on the stop, the time limit gets stops, and I click on submit button. So as I have shown that the database has updated and click on OK. See now it observes in our database. So let me write the query again. You know that user is my username. Now we can observe that before I had only four and now another one get updated. So this is the website that I have created. Thank you.